Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. 10 more minutes, prime time, thunderchief building action. Okay, after a little bit of trimming and stuff, I got that wing fitting on there. Fits pretty good. Slid right into place. And see, I got my bulkhead inside there. I just C-clamped that main spar to my bulkhead, and just like it's going to be when it's finished. And my only issue is, Paul, this is what I was talking about with them ducks. Okay, I'm going to fit that duck in here. I'm going to cut it off, bam, even with the end of the wing on this side. Okay, then I'm going to fit that wing in there. I can stick my hand right inside that duct, and I could draw the perfect size hole I need. Okay, then I'm going to cut this out and glue the other part of the duct on the inside of the fuselage, so this will just be a flat surface. Okay, then when the wings, then the wing, take the wing on and off without anything sticking out, and that way our duct is glued in here nicely, because that's kind of floppy right there. Just don't have that foam. That's a big difference where that foam is and where that ain't. But I can't use the foam because it's the duck meat's right there. You know, that foam's too thick. And that would really chop the sides of that duck down and not give it a scale appearance. I like them to be a nice sharp edge. So that's what I'm going to do. What do you think of that, Butch? That's a pretty good idea. We've been kind of debating about how we was going to stop that duct. And then I could, you know, make a frame for this inside of the wing to give that a little bit of rigidity. But then we get that duct glued inside there, because that'll be touching there for a ways, you know. It'll be fine, and then the foam starts right here. See, that's hard, not hard. Big difference. Big difference. But that stuff makes an awesome wing, man. That big old wing only weighs 4 pounds. 4. Be more when we get that gear in there. But I don't think 4 pounds is bad at all for the size of that wing. And what did that fuselage weigh? You guys remember? I weighed it, 8 pounds. So we're at 12. Man, this thing is going to come in around what that Hornet weighs, maybe a couple pounds more. But it's going to be fun. Let's look at one of these molds. Next couple weeks. Tomorrow I'm going to get started on the get my other wing laid up, and then I'm just going to start busting out parts. So, buddy, I got all my molds done but that duct. Okay, so I'm just going to start busting out parts, putting this airplane together one part at a time. Thought I was going to say 10 minutes, didn't you? Oh, I'm glad to be back on the Thunderchief. Good old Balcom, he's a happy man. Y'all got to remember, he's my buddy. We go back. We was flying ducted fans 25 years ago. We've seen a lot of innovations in this hobby. As far as the jets go, we you know, and the first good fan unit was really Jet Hanger Hobbies. Okay, he came out with that one and that KMB 7.5. You guys remember that? That's when your airplane had to be so light, or it just wouldn't even take off. I've seen some of them old ducted fans that just never left the runway. They didn't even get rolling real good. Oh, I'm gonna put a short bolt in there. Short Bam! That mold came out beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, that is nice. On them edges. That's what matters, people. It's your edges. That's what's hard to achieve. That's what I've said it before, but this molding is a battle of corners. You remember that. And see, and I got my tube. I built my tube into there. So when I actually lay up my part, I can put my ribs all inside there and join this bam with my tube installed. Bam! Oh, that's just freaking beautiful, man. I am so happy. I could just go dance. It's like in the movies, man. Bust out in a jig right now. Okay. I'm gonna just use my vibrating saw. What y'all spinning around for? Y'all drunk? Been hitting the sauce tonight, haven't you? But I am getting ready to bust out a bunch of thunderchief parts. Got a couple people emailing me about kits. I think it's great. Got a couple people one guy, old boy, wants to compete in Top Gun with one. We had another guy say the same thing a few months ago. Then when he was done, he wanted to donate it to a museum. You know, done with his competition. I think it'd be awesome to see something I made hanging in a museum. You know, one of my babies. Because believe it or not, whoever I sell, whoever ends up, one of the lucky few, let's put it that way, that's going to end up with one of these thunderchiefs. Better take care of it, because it's my baby, every one of these. You know what I mean? And that's just how I feel about these. It's sad to see each one of them go out the door. Just like that F-18 of John's. Shoot, that thing was kind of growing on me, man. I like that jet. It was kind of tough seeing it go down the road, you know, but you see, it's got to go live its own life. It's got to leave the nest, just like your kids, you know. And we're going to have some fun with these thunderchiefs. I cannot wait. And we're going to make it happen. It's just all coming together, man. That's what I do sometimes. You just got to sit back and watch these things happen, man. You can do it, you know. Just work on one little part at a time and just sit back and watch everything come together. It's awesome. You know? That's awesome.